Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Avant3 server, hanging out here with Link the Killer.
What's up, peeps? What's up?
Ooh, there he is, there he is.
Waving to his peeps.
Yep. And this is your crane that I'm hanging in. Let me hop out. Yep, so here's the crane. And I like the look here. I'm going to pop out through the walls.
This is actually the very first thing I built on the server.
It looks really, really cool. I do like the look of it, and I love the little room inside there with all the levers and switches and whatnot. You know, makes it look like it actually does stuff.
Yeah, thank you. Like most of my project is mostly unfinished. I need to get some chisel and bits going on and fix this whole piece over here. Got to make this look better.
Yeah, or you could just hire out and have Rose do it for you. You know,
I could, but I think everybody wants to hire Rose. So there's a waiting list.
Yeah. She's in demand with her skills.
Yes.
So we're hanging out here at your town because you've put in a massive amount of work here, and I figured it was worth part of the server tour to come through and show off your work here at this base. So lead on. What cool stuff have you done here? So we've seen the crane, and that's fantastic looking, and you've got this massive industrial dock.
Yes. So the original plan was to build a big ship right here, cargo ship, and then have the crane like lower a box down. But yeah, I didn't feel like doing it. Also, most of the builds in town all have a sign, and each building is named after a FTOG member.
Alrighty.
So as you can see right here, the seaport and warehouse is named after you.
Yep. So it makes sense that we start here, for this one.
Yeah. So the warehouse used to be where all my drawers and the Ender IO storage stuff was, but I moved that to the new base, which we'll check out later on once I get closer to the finished project. But I left a couple of things here just because I don't need it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And, I completely understand that. When I clean out a closet or stuff, you always got to leave a few things hanging around just to make it look more empty.
Yep, and I even left the signs on the wall where I used to have the RF Tools storage modules.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I purposely left those there. Yeah.
Now, you got pranked over here by Rose, and I have to admit, for a prank, this is a dang good-looking prank.
It is. It is. I don't know if y'all watched my video, but I actually enjoyed this, and also there's witches down there, so watch out. Yeah, I never killed them.
Well, I heard them, but I wasn't sure if no. We'll leave them alone. But I love each of the little chiseled gravestones. Those are looking fantastic. And
I know, she did an amazing job on this. And I don't think this is a prank. I think this is more of her bragging about her chisel and bit skills.
Well, it's also branded with an L here, so we know who's actually inside this sarcophagus. Or it's what's the avoid the I love how you can just fall right down there. But sarcophagus, it's the above. This is a vault, maybe. Names, things.
I actually never went in it, so I don't think there's actual inside. So,
well, if I kill you in there and we leave a gravestone, then it would be more appropriate, don't you think?
I guess, but there's nothing in here. Oh, don't you even try. Okay, so, sounds like the witches are having a good time down there.
Yep. They do that. And so this over here is Brink's place.
Yep. Brink used to play with us. Many of y'all probably remember him. He kind of quit YouTube and kind of made us all sad. And we were thinking what we would do with his house. Some of us said destroy it. I popped in and said, let me move it to my town. Once I make the resident section of the town, I'll move Brink's house there, and it'll be kind of our way of honoring him. So for now, Todd helped me figure out items, and we moved the house here, and I fixed the little areas that were kind of screwed up, and yeah.
Yep. And so his place is here, which is nice. It's part of the town, and
we can still remember him.
Yep. It's for sale still.
Best offer.
Yep. Best offer wins. Any offers so far?
And nope. And there's still actually stuff in his RF Tools storage module.
Well, there you go. So I remember this little logo with the lightning. That was one of the first Chisel and Bits things I saw on the server. Was that? I thought that was very, very cool looking.
That took forever.
I was going to say that's far more work than I've put into Chisel and Bits so far on the server.
Yeah, and this is me trying to just learn it. So that's probably what took me the longest, is just learning that mod. And then I started doing like the trim around the door. And then I actually did the trim of these bricks here. This is actually
that looks cool. Nice. Yeah, I like that because you don't even notice that that's something that was done. It just looks, hey, yeah, it's got that trim. You know, it makes sense. It just looks good. All right, so what do we got in here? Oh yeah, this is your power area.
Yep, this is named after MG Rose because she really, really hates RF power and anything RF. So I only found it fitting to name this place after her.
Yep, and again, you've stripped out a lot of the stuff out of here, haven't you?
Yeah, and I don't really use any of these anymore. I'm mostly using that solar panel. Just to help out with server tick problems.
Yep. And then this here is your garage door, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. So, and you got a second garage door, didn't you? Make a second one? Oh, hey, there's the second one right here.
So these are supposed to be the canola oil that goes into the all generators in there.
Yeah.
They're all empty now because I didn't feel like hooking it up anymore. But if we come in here, I believe this is named after Toddy the body. Yes. Yep. Toddy's oil and gas.
Yep.
So this is where all the magic happened. I actually went ahead and breeded up some bees for gunpowder.
Oh, and they're still going.
Yep, I started them over again so I can make TNT for the TNT plant. I keep getting the name of it.
Entropinium.
That's it. So
I remember. I remember it because of the entropinium or entropy, because it goes kaboom. That's my way of remembering it.
So I could probably turn them off now because I switched it over to the magical crops, not the magical crops, the agricultural crops.
Yep.
Because the bees would keep up.
Yeah, they're kind of slow. You know, I haven't really done anything with the ender chests on the server. There was a bug where they got disconnected whenever the server rebooted, and we reboot it twice a day. And so I stopped using them, and then it's been fixed, but I still haven't used them. Oh well.
They're super easy. That's the only reason why I use them.
They're easy to use. I love the infinite water source. It's cheap and easy to use, but you can't use it with a bucket. I kept several times going, no bucket. Doesn't work.
Yeah, I love this block. I use it for most projects that I need to pump water out of. It's just that easy. Better than the extra utilities.
Yeah, it's cheaper and easier to make, and so all the fixins for squeezing your canola seeds into the oil, and now you got a better system. So, never mind.
Yep, this was my rocket fuel. This was my rocket fuel, but since I stopped the gunpowder creation before, because that's what I needed the bees for, mostly was for rocket fuel. Yeah. This doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, got the hooch in here. Yeah. So it's one of the things I like. This area's got a lot of the industrial, modern sort of look, and I just don't naturally go that way. I have to really think hard to do anything industrial, so that's why I don't.
I usually don't follow any kind of style. I tried to this time though.
Yeah, but this is all warehousey industrial stuff going on. It looks great. Oh yeah, here, I need one of these.
And Jock delivered me a shovel machine that automatically dispenses. I love it.
Oh, it is.
I need to move it to the new base though.
Yeah, because we're gonna need shovels. It's important.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the workshop. Oh yeah, this had gobs and gobs of your machines in here that you were constantly in here making things.
Yep. What I'm gonna end up doing is just make every machine that possibly is back and probably just throw it in here.
Mm-hmm.
Just so it stays like that. But right now, I kind of stripped everything out.
I love this idea of having the smeltery here set up so it's like one of those ginormous blast furnaces where they melt all the steel and then they slowly tip it over and pour it out. I think that's what I'm seeing. I'm assuming that's your plan.
Yes, that was
your vision.
It was. This was my second chisel and bit try out.
Mm-hmm. And it looks, and you've got the safety lines here to make sure you weren't in the blast range, so always important.
Yep. And as soon as I set this up, we removed Tinkers from the pack. So
yep, I remember that.
But the weird thing is when we put Tinkers back in here, most of it returned, except for like a few things, and then I never really used it. I used it one more time for a Tinker's hammer, but after that, that was pretty much it.
Yeah, Tinkers is pretty much kind of an early game sort of thing. Great to get those tools and get you going, and then pretty much done after that. Well, still active.
Yep.
Yep. So another garage door. I spotted the other garage door.
Okay, see, these 3 garage doors are my first attempts. Okay, just keep that in mind, and I'll show you one.
They look
so
really
the
good.
workshop was named after NZ Hook.
Yep, there we go.
It was originally named after Nonsanity, but then I changed it to something else that fits him perfectly. But I'll show you that later.
Yep. So this is your second set of garage doors, and I love the little curve on the top.
Because all garage doors curve at the top.
They do. Yeah.
So this is my newest build. So it's not finished completely because this is where all my mechanism or processing is going to go, which I'm probably not going to set up now due to the fact that it's a bit of a pain on the server.
Yeah, it really makes everything just struggle. The pipes especially, I found whenever I had the pipes around, that was just giving me all sorts of grief. So I want to pull the chain here to kind of open this up, but
I know you like that, right?
Oh, it's a lovely little touch, but it doesn't work.
I know.
Yeah.
Apparently, you can add function to it.
Well, we just need to get the Malaya doors mod to have these big monster things.
Yep, and I really like how I made these little brackets to kind of hold the garage door. I think that was a nice touch.
Yep. The little tiny fiddly bits, and for me that's too fiddly. Said the guy that made a friggin' huge tree, but it's too fiddly. This has no name.
That's because when I built it, I never finished it because I changed my mind about mechanism. So I don't have a name yet, and I don't know what's going to be in there just yet.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's see, what do we have over here? Oh, here's Nonsanity's Psy shop.
Because remember, he was the first one to start all the Psy stuff, and so here's my spells.
Yep.
Half of them don't work half the time because I made them.
I went through the Jedsai Academy and I'm fully mastered in all those skills. I haven't touched it ever since, and I need to sit down and actually go through the lessons and learn these bits and do it because it's lots and lots of fun. And so that I'm looking at that and say, yeah, I need to do that, but I don't think people are going to be all that interested in watching me go through it. But
yeah, it's not the funnest thing in the world to show on camera, but it is fun to show them after you program it.
Well, I'm sitting there thinking like the conjure lights. That means I don't have to carry torches around anymore.
Yes, I really do like the conjure lights.
And is this a ghost block sort of thing? Because I'm just
I don't know. I've been having problems with doors. That's why you see my door by my portal and spawn is always open.
Mm-hmm.
Because it does this, and I can't tell if it's open or closed.
I thought it was just because you were raised in a barn.
No. It's because when I'm walking and it's like I'm going through it and I can't close it. So I'm like, what's... And then y'all make fun of me.
Of course we do.
So
yep, I remember the issue with Rose and needing to be sure to have the covers, these trap doors placed back down.
Yeah. Because I went in her base one time and just lifted up all her doors.
Yep. Yep. And then Relic's cube is looking really cool.
Yep, he made that when he was first starting Chisel and Bits. So I don't know why he gave me a cube, but I appreciated it. So I put it next to the other art. So
it's modern art. So, it fits. It's got the feel of the area. So what do we got over here?
This will be Dragon Fu's armory.
Ah, yes.
And as you can see, all my armor is gone.
Yeah.
So the problem that I think is what happened is Thor did a kill all, and I believe the armor stands act like an entity.
Mm-hmm.
So that made all my armor fall on the ground, and then they despawned after 5 minutes because it was a chunk loaded area.
Yep. I've went ahead and collected a whole bunch of armor because I wanted to do something similar with having an armor display area, but
don't use armor stands.
Well, I'm going to use the armor stands, but I'm going to make sure that the area is not chunk loaded. So I'm thinking if something happens, we have a massive kill off on the server again. We're okay with those items not being chunk loaded. So yay, it shouldn't die. That's the hope.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do next time is just maybe put a chest, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe just a vacuum hopper in there, so if it does break them and they fall on the ground, it gets sucked up and put inside of a chest or something.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
And then over here is my all rig that I pretty much gave up on because it's a pain in the butt.
But it looks cool.
We can get rid of that now. So
yay,
come down here.
What's weird is you're blipping in and out. I'm not seeing you again much. Yep, not seeing you at all. This is dangerous. Anyway, so down here, this was you working on the block textures changed.
Yeah, they did.
It's not complete right now, is it?
It should be. You can only right click this center block up here. The reactor controller.
Oh no, it's formed.
But I think the last time you saw it, I actually added these little blocks here. This is just glass.
Yeah,
so you can look in it.
Bits.
So you can look in there when it's on, and it kind of looks cool.
Oh yeah, it's very cool when it does that. But I thought texture here for the reactor was a lot different, a lot flatter. This is cool looking textures. But the powerful lasers.
It might have changed.
Yeah, it's very possible. So these are fun to build. I've done it once, and when I say I've done it, it was my friend that did it, and I built everything that powered this up. But he flipped the switch and built the reactor and actually did the rest of it.
Gotcha.
But
this is another thing I don't know if I'm going to move to the new base since it's being mechanism.
Yeah, I don't know if you need it. Now, you had your fuel storage over here, so that doesn't work. And then Toddy's lift, because, if it's named, it's... And you had ideas for each area to have different power-generating stuff in it.
Yes.
And
this was going to be deep resonant reactor in here.
Oh, see, now I can see you again.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing different.
Oh, and now you're gone.
I'm amazing.
You're
over
just
here.
Go. The other one, yeah.
You were going to right. Yep. This was going to be the big reactor, which I made one at the new base, but I kind of broke it the other night because TPS was bad, and I wanted to see what happens if I broke it. And when I broke it, TPS went up. So
yep.
I'm just going to leave that broken.
Do you have anything connected power-wise to it?
No, but I had it off. So
Okay, because I had read some things where people were saying that it was causing some TPS issues when it was, the power was connected to it with different cables. And oh yes, that was the deep resonant. Now you're back again. And then this one here was storage area. Yeah, you're disappeared.
yes, this was the induction matrix.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up, when I moved it over to the new base, it wouldn't connect up to RF tools monitors. So I couldn't see what was in it. And I could not have that. So what I did is I broke it and gave it to non-sanity.
Yep.
I'm going up.
I was just looking for the button for your elevator here.
It should be on the wall right here.
I completely didn't see the button. But that works.
Yep, it works.
Yeah, I've not made these before. They're pretty slick.
They are. They're a pain in the butt too.
So, and it's Toddy's because there's a sign saying so.
Yeah, because he helped me set it up. And let's not forget this little farm over here before we start going back over there.
Yep.
The Ulrich is not named after anybody just yet, just because it's not finished, and I've got a little lag spike, which is weird. Can you see me?
Yep, I can see you now.
Okay, cool. So this is Ren's Moo Moo Farm.
And you've got gobs of flowers tossed out.
Yes, this is where I had bees.
Ah, the bees did the flowers. All right.
Yeah, I need to start some bees over here to get some flowers over here.
Yeah. It's important.
But we got the little ranch house here. Inside is all the bee industrial. Get some rubber banding in this thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So all the gendustry stuff is here in this room. And
yep, and then.
Yeah, I was just looking at this stuff and saying this is different from, but yeah, it's all chiseled spruce and chiseled oak. And
I do try. And then over here was my tree farm, but I ended up breaking them because we were having that problem with progressive automation with ender conduits. So I broke them.
Yep.
Hence a future episode. Wink, wink.
Yep. At some point, when you're really needing some wood, you can come over here and just chop this down and get it going. I really love the tall spruce. More than the jungle, I love the spruce.
Yeah, I do too. It gives you a lot of wood too, which I definitely love.
Yep. Although the strange thing is, I built far more with oak, even though I love the spruce more. Yeah, go figure.
Yeah, and I just build whatever I have a lot of because I'm not picky.
Yep. So a lot of the farming stuff going on here.
Yep, I think I'm the only one to mess with the multi-fawns from forestry.
I think I'm trying to remember if anybody did. I know Toddy did in the last season, but I don't recall if anybody else was messing with that this season.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But yeah, this was my first attempt at it. At the time, the redstone controller thing you can add to it wouldn't work with a redstone pulse. So I kind of abandoned it.
Yeah,
but
I like the use of the sandstone in here.
Oh, I love the sandstone with the farm block. I just love that.
It's
and it looks cool too.
Yeah, it's a really cool, clean, crisp and clean and no caffeine sort of look. Looks good.
Yep, and I was also automating all the frog earth to use in those generators over at the power plant. That's what I was using for power at one point. It worked. Got me through, 50 episodes?
Well, there you go.
And then, same thing here. This was a progressive one. Had to break it. These were Ender IOs, but I moved them over to the new base for TNT and for emeralds. These are the bees. As you can see, they're still working, believe it or not. very hard workers I have.
Oh, sure enough. Ignoble.
And then here's some ducks that somebody left around my base at one time, hidden under the floor.
Oh, I'm not seeing the ducks at all. I'm hearing them. Yep, maybe it's my... oh, yeah, and you disappeared. It's really funky. You're there, and then all of a sudden you move a few blocks, and poof, you're gone again.
That's weird.
And I'm collecting up all the feathers and eggs.
Yeah.
So here, I'm going to give you a few more eggs.
So these are the exact ones you left at my base. Because I couldn't kill them. I was like, these are gifts from Grok. I got to keep them in a little pin.
Well, they were out of the way, because you killed the ones that were in your way.
They were out of the way, but when I was walking around with my magnet, I kept getting filled up with eggs and feathers.
Because they are all underneath. It's really cool. You can see Hook's base from here, his giant beanstalk.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, actually. I like coming over here to this little point and just look over there and be like, holy smokes.
Mm-hmm. I keep thinking that your area is so far away from spawn, but its spawn is just right over there, just past the water. So you're pretty close.
It's almost like 500 blocks away. I kind of stayed close. Y'all said at the beginning, kind of stay close. So
Yep. And then I went, like 1,500 blocks away.
And the second reason why is because one day I was going to run some rails all the way to spawn.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got sidetracked. But now that we have Railcraft in the pack,
Railcraft's back.
We may do something with Railcraft. I don't know what I can send to spawn, but it would be cool to be able to have like a little train or something from spawn to here, like a little train station.
I think it would look really good to have some. I'm thinking of doing some in the Nether to give a little spoiler. That's one of my plans.
And I was thinking like a little train station, just to come to this town, since it is a town, and I'm not that far away, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it would certainly be doable. So, all right, so we've seen this side.
Yes.
Zip along.
Can you see me now?
Yeah. You cut in and out.
Okay.
Up
here
I was gonna say this is a mighty fancy orangey looking nanobot beacon you got here.
Yeah, somebody help me with that.
Yeah. Since we were hanging around in the Nether finding these, and you wanted some of these trees, so I gave you some trees.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I see you cut down the rest of them around on the buildings.
Yes, I left these because one day I will experiment at moving this whole block using RF tools to the new base. So I don't know if it's going to work, but it should be a good experiment.
Yeah, it should be. So, blood magic. This building here is blood magic.
Yes.
Oh,
This is named after Mistaken, because at the time, she was killing herself a lot.
Link.
What?
You misspelled church. It's not
I know.
crutch.
It's a running joke.
Oh, but it looks really... I was looking at that going, no, church. It hurts my head.
It's a running joke. That's why I never fixed it. I think I'm the only one that got the joke, though. So,
you've got a really fancy looking blood magic area. You've got the prism, the prisms. You've got the beacons going and turning red on going through the glass. I like now that they've added that functionality, and I love the use of the really bright nether brick stairs.
That was very expensive to make at the time.
Yep. But what I like more is what you did downstairs.
Oh, yes. Downstairs was... Oh, wait, before you go.
Oh?
Or did you go?
No,
I'm here.
What, you can't see me?
Well, there's been lag lately, so...
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, this is new.
Out here...
Oh, no, yeah, I mostly ignored this area, but yeah, this is cool looking.
This uses the incense altar, because this is how I was getting blood at the beginning. So I would power up my sacrificial dagger, like that, and then I would run in here, and sacrifice the blood, and it gives you like a little bonus to it. So it was pretty nice at the beginning. I guess I could have went with your environmental doohickey with saturation and regen, but at the time I did not know of it.
Yeah, well, which is okay, but that looks really, really cool. And I keep forgetting it's back here because I keep going downstairs before anything else. But this is very, very cool looking. I love the lava and the water and the growing stuff.
Yeah, I still have one more tier of this to actually put down. I haven't done it yet. I plan on doing it, but, you know, like being lazy. It's a running thing here.
So what do you need for the next tier?
The tier 3 stone brick paths. I don't know what they're really called, but that's what's next. That's what these blocks are. These 9.
Okay.
But everything's planned out. I figured out that water can be touching cactus. Did not know that.
I figured it would have broken the cactus, but yeah, that's cool.
And yeah, it says altar gets more. I forget what it's called. A bonus, I think it is, with more different apparatus. So that's why you see different flowers, different trees, the lava. Right now, no, the lava does not count because I don't have the tier 3.
So okay. I have done nothing with this incense altar for blood magic.
Yeah,
so.
you skipped it.
Yep, I completely did. And then afterwards, I was watching your stuff, and you were doing this, and I went, "Oh, yeah, I completely missed that." That's what that does. Yeah.
And then I was playing around with the node routing. They work, but sometimes there was like a little bug where they'll freeze up, and yeah, they stop working. So I don't know.
Yeah, it happens. It's not so good. So anyway, downstairs where the cool stuff is going on.
Downstairs, where the magic happens.
Okay.
Where would you like to start, sir?
All the coolness is right here. That dragon head with the blood dripping out, that is fantastic looking.
Well, thank you.
Yep. And I'm trying to remember, who said they wanted a copy of this head?
It was Toddy, and he wants me to build it at spawn where he has the little baby dragon head. He wants me to make a big water fountain. I haven't got to just yet. I've been thinking about how to do it though, so I have been thinking about doing it.
Yep. So you've got your stuff going back again because you were saying it wasn't working and nothing was spawning on the cursed earth.
I think the update fixed it.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It wants my stuff. No, I don't want that stuff.
No, not your problem.
Yep. So
and then over here,
yes, this is your blood. No, evil craft area.
It's not as fancy as you and Toddy's, but I guess the job done.
Yep. That's the main thing that's important is getting the job done.
And I haven't went too far into it like you and Toddy, but if I need to, I have the system all going. So.
And then I think nobody else on the server has done anything with the demon crystallizer stuff that I'm aware of.
Relic was playing with it, and I think Jock was playing with it.
Okay. But you were the first getting this going here, and
yeah,
I love the look
work.
of these things. Yeah, I'm thinking these are fantastic little decoration blocks. If anything else, they look really cool.
Yep. So far, I have 3 crystals. There's 6 now, though. I have to check on that, but it doesn't work. So
yeah. Oh well. I'm curious to see the ritual to get the tier 6 thingy going, but that's not implemented yet either.
Yeah, it's sad. But I do have a few crystals, so it's semi-working somehow. I don't understand how.
Yep. So very cool. And then the lava tubes in the back there with the light coming through.
Just trying to get fancy.
I like using flowing lava for light. It is a nice thing, particularly when you're dealing with blood magic or anything that's creepy.
Actually chisel and bits lava.
It works.
It does.
It's all the same. Just like, this is blood here, but it's all chisel and bits blood, but it works.
It works like water.
You can't get out.
And then you have this ritual here to take all your upgrades off your living chests.
Mm-hmm.
And then this ritual over here is actually what powers up your living armor chest, so you can put more upgrades.
So it helps back and forth. And I love your use of laboratory blocks here and the glass.
Okay. At the time, I broke the glass and it got sucked into the vacuum chest.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
No, it was planned, completely, totally planned. It expresses the dualism of life, the clear and the not clear, and yada yada. So
there's always purity and the one speck of darkness in every man's soul, and so forth. Right. And then y'all all should know what the ritual on top is for.
Oh yeah. So cool looking blood magic stuff. Lots of glass. I always love that.
That was also another pain in the butt, but I used Thor's little system he used to make all his glass. Mm-hmm. I just copied that, and it's pretty cool. We forgot a building.
Which one?
Follow me. The one over here. The little tiny building I named after Thor.
Oh, that little one, yes.
So Thor did a video where he made the little petals duplicating machine 9000.
Yep. And it's pretty slick. It does. It's planting, it's bone mealing, it's shearing, it just goes like crazy.
And he made his like all long and big and everything. So I just compacted down into a little 3x3 area, and that's how I was getting my dyes at first.
Yep. And
it works.
It works like a champ. I watched you doing it, and I really liked how that looked too.
So I took Thor's idea and not improved it, but compacted it. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. You give credit and go from there. It works for me.
Now, this building is not named yet, just because when I finished it, I forgot to name it. But this is everything from immersive engineering, mostly.
I haven't done hardly anything with immersive engineering.
That's
not true. I made some conveyor belts and the hammer, and that's pretty much all I've done with it.
Oh, I love this mod. The bad thing is we're already like in game, so there's no real use to using it. So
yep. And again, chisel and bitsing all across here with the little hook, so you can winch things up and move them around. I love that.
Well, you got to make it look industrial.
Well,
it's immersive engineering.
and see, this one actually is functional because you hit the pull the chain, and it actually brought up the garage door here. So, oh yes, and this too.
Oh, you can actually sit in it. Just right click
to
stare. Are you in it?
Oh yeah, I'm in it.
It doesn't show you in it on my screen. You're standing next to it.
Oh well, no, I'm in it. I can see it from here. It looks really cool. And let's see. Let me jump out of here. There we go. I showed you when I was telling you because you had sent a picture out with the forklift missing and saying, this is going to be my forklift. So I photoshopped in some forks and just I said, okay, now make it that, and you didn't.
No.
But that's so very cool.
And then we got the little tank from Immersive Engineering, which I thought is pretty cool. I never built one before, so.
Yep.
And then their pipes, I highly recommend those pipes just because they transfer instant. They can transfer multiple fluids at once.
That's always good.
Was cool.
Yep. Yeah, we did a lot with that with the Feed the Beast expert mode, and it was fun. I hadn't done anything with the immersive engineering stuff up to that point, and it was a blast. I loved all those bits and pieces and things and whatnots.
And my favorite part of this whole build is the floor right here. So there's actually 2 coke ovens in the floor.
Yep. I was just noticing that. I was looking at it going, oh yeah, coke brick, and then there's your coke oven.
Yeah, so it's kind of hidden under the diesel engine. So it looks kind of like it's just stone brick for the engine to sit on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually functional because the ovens are made into it.
Yep. That's nicely done. I would not have noticed that at all without telling me that. So nicely done.
And right now it's just manual. You just coal in there and you get coke.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got your drums back here full of the creosote oil.
Yep.
And then this one here, you just put your coal coke and iron up there, and here's your output. I like it.
Yeah, it's slick. It works very, very nicely. Oh, you got an Enderman friend over there.
It's your friend.
Yep. Well, I'll name him later.
And then we come to the great tower that I destroyed.
Oh, yeah, you took the top off. Oh, that's because that's where you had your solar panel up here at the top.
Yeah, so I'm just going to finish the roof. Because, to be honest, I did not like the roof being flat. So I think a pointy roof would be nice.
Are you thumping him? Because I can't see him anymore. I'm so out of sync.
I killed him. So the tower is named after Techno Jock. So if we go all the way down, dude, that's what we forgot to show.
Yep.
The secret entrance to the underground village.
Yeah, we'll get there, but for right now, you've got, this is the ore or the resource?
Yes.
This is the ore. Okay.
This is the ore.
Tier 4 ore going like crazy down there. Although, are you actually powering it anymore?
Not at the moment, just because I don't need the resources.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, don't need that at all. Get the FTOG logo, and here, let me head down one more. Oh, hey, you changed it. Oh, nope. Nope, here it goes.
So what I really do like about this whole fallen thing, the letters on the side, I don't remember what it says. But, you know, when you use the enchantment table, it has that, like, weird language.
Yes.
One side should spell out FTOG, and the other side, I don't remember what it spelled out. I think link, maybe.
You know, it's subtle patterns, but yeah, you're right. There's stuff there.
And then we got the FTOG logo with me in the middle.
Yeah, that got plastered all over creation.
Yes. It's called... I'm sorry?
Oh, I was going to say, I love the way that you brought this little village over and, you know, transported everything. And then
all the villagers died.
Yeah, well, it's a slime chunk, or 2 or 3, and I think that's what got most of them.
Yeah, sadly. I tried.
Yeah. But plenty of light in here. Of course, I've got night vision, so I see everything nice and bright. But yeah, it's a shame that the villagers, you know, I'm trying to think, there are those Botania slime-eating flowers. I bet you if you were to sprinkle those all over this place, then as the slimes spawn, they would get eaten up. And then you would actually have villagers that would survive.
But then I have to do something with the mana, because once the mana pools get full, it'll stop working.
You can pump the mana off and get it voided, because there's another thing that will void the flower or the mana.
Okay.
So
could be another episode.
Yep, there you go.
Or we can somehow do RF tools, and not RF tools. Yeah, we might do RF tools. I don't know.
But yeah, I like the tower. I like towers. I think I've got several towers in me that I still need to build, because towers are fun. Towers are real fun to do. So, Botania area. You've got some really cool looking stuff going on here with your Botania area.
Oh, thank you, sir. This one is relics. Botania fun.
And yeah, I love the columns and the fire and everything that's going on. It just looks really nice. And these rainbow lamps, they change with the redstone or with clicking them?
They change with redstone signal. Now, I don't know why these two changed.
I blame sunspots.
What it might have been is when you break a block near them, they actually change, which is kind of weird, I know, but I found that out when I was placing them the first time. It has to do with a block update, so it.
Because
sometimes
to confess, I was the one that actually came back, and I right-clicked them, and they changed colors. And I said, "Did it really do that?" And I right-clicked it again, and the other one changed colors. And then I said, "I'm stopping," because I wasn't going to do it.
Because if you come down here, I had to read up on this because I had no clue what I was on. So you actually got to make these analog emitters.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like an input side, and then there's all output sides. So I think if you right-click on it,
you can put that there. Yep.
You can tell it to emit a certain level of redstone out, and that's how you change the color of the blocks on top.
Redstone lantern from Extra Utilities should also work.
Oh no.
Yep, because it didn't do that. It wasn't me.
I think I did it. It's fine. I'll fix it later.
yeah, later. Yep. I'll see. They're both back to white.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, that's okay. It's
so before I automate anything. So this was all manual.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where I had managing. We had the endo flames, thermal lilies.
Yeah.
The plants I can never say the name.
Cormarillus, because they're gourmets. Yeah. And then you've got.
And then we have the blue flower.
Yep, all the flowers over here going like crazy. I did something very similar to this, just because I was sick and tired of saying, okay, I need 1 or 2 more petals. So now I've got stacks.
Yep, and I'm probably going to end up just putting these over in my shop whenever I finish the second floor.
Yep.
So many unfinished projects.
And I did the Gaia fighting, and
I saw that.
Having the nanobot beacon makes it so much easier.
It's stupid.
Oh yeah, it's much easier having that. And then I thought I had that super sneaky way of having the shield block, and so he'd just get damaged there. But no, completely ignores it. But having him up in the air, he falls, he respawns right in the center. You just stand here and camp him. I think that was great.
Yep, cheater.
Yep, that's me, cheater.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think this is I like this area how it came out. I was just going for like an old style ruins type place, and it came out better than I thought it would, to be honest with you.
It looks really, really good. I like the way you've incorporated all sorts of different textures and greeneries, and yeah, it looks good. I love it. It's functional and looks good. That's the tough thing. Because I can do looks functional easy, but making it look good, that's tough.
I suck at both, so. But over here was supposed to be roots, but after minty times of failing, I said nope. So I just put a sign that says "coming soon."
Well, I think we've seen everything now.
Yes. I think so.
I'm going to stand on the gold one. You can stand on the white one, which should be blue.
Yeah. I don't know. That's weird.
But
things that I hopefully is going to happen. I don't know because I'm lazy. We said that multiple times this episode, but I'm hoping to build like a residential area with little houses and just name them after subscribers and people in comments. But
I like that idea.
I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. So,
well, if you did, I'd subscribe to you.
I think you already did. I'm going to unsubscribe to you until you do it.
Well, since we're at that point, everybody should be subscribing, likes, and liking Link's stuff, especially when he's punching me, because you churn out some fantastic videos with your own spin on stuff. And I love watching your things. So like, subscribe, send him chocolate cake because he loves chocolate cake more than anything else.
Thank you. I actually don't like chocolate. But
I know.
Okay,
that's why I said that anyway.
Hey. Make sure you subscribe to Grok too. He does really cool builds. I love his automation stuff. You most of the time see me comment in the comments below. So
Yep.
you know I'm watching.
Yep.
I'm always watching.
Thank you very much. Here's your $5.
Dude, you owe me like $60 now.
Shh. We're not keeping track.
I'm gonna have to kill you next like you did Mighty Duck.
Uh-oh. Oh, them's fight words. No. Anyway.
It was a gift.
It was a good gift, and he was there and happy for a long time.
Until Thor killed him.
Yep. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here with Link the Killer.
Hey.
Yay. Here on the FTOG Avant3 server, having a blast with a little server tour of his cool-looking base. And I hope you had fun watching it as much as fun as I had touring it. Any last words?
Fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad the peeps stay tuned. Hopefully the peeps can leave comments below, either on your video or mine, telling me what I did wrong, what I should do better. Just give me hints. I'll take anything. I don't mind being corrected. That's the beauty thing. I love learning. So if y'all can give me some input, it will help me be a better YouTuber and Minecrafter.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Is that a word? Yep. Minecrafter?
Yep, it's a word. It works.
Okay. So,
great. Alrighty. Hey, you do the sign off. Or, your thing.
What is my thing?
I don't know, because I just end with, thanks for watching, bye, and then a little wave.
Well, I'm just going to say, until next time, peeps. Peace out.
Bye.
I don't have that key bound.
Oh, you should do that. It's totally cool.
I should, but again, it's a lazy thing.
Well, there you go.